guys, welcome back to TIFC. I'm Coach Indy. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a bit MIA the last month or so, but we're back. There's going to be loads of videos coming up. Today obviously we've got the tactics board and analysis episode, which we won't discuss just yet. We'll get into that in a moment. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, guys, please do so right now. Only takes a second to click that button. Leave a like and leave a comment throughout the video at the end of the video. It helps the channel grow and reach more people. Let's dive in. So the game we're going to be analysing today is a Manchester derby from the WSL League from the 2021 season. Obviously it's a women's game, and in front of you you can see the lineups and the formations of both teams. Start with the home team. So Man United are playing a 1-4-2-3-1 formation. Lineup is Earps in goal, right back Patel, left back Galton, two Turner centre halves. Two in midfield you've got Lade and Gronin. Three in front of that you've got Sigsworth on the right, Heath on the left, Toon as your number 10, and then Press as your striker. With regards to Manchester City, they're playing a 1-4-3-3 formation. Rubeck in goal, Lucy Bronze right back, Stokes left back, Steph Houghton the skipper right centre half alongside Greenwood. Single pivot you've got Walsh. Two in front of that you've got Mewis and Coombs. On the right hand side you've got Kelly, left side you've got Stanway, and then you've got White up front. In terms of both teams' managers, you've got Casey Stoney, who's been in charge since Man United have been reformed, and Manchester City, Gareth Taylor is relatively new into the job. And then in terms of the four, Man United are unbeaten the last 6 games, 1-5, drawn 1. Manchester City have played 6, won 4, drawn 1 and lost 1, so good form as well. So first key moment of the game, Manchester City actually take the lead in their first attack. Greenwood with a devastating cross. We'll talk about her a bit more as the game goes on. Man United failed to clear the ball, and eventually Kelly steers the ball in, as you can see. So after Manchester City took the lead after 8 minutes, they gained huge confidence, belief and momentum in the game, creating so many chances. As you can see here, there's a chance from a cross here. Ball lands to Lucy Bronze. She has another chance. Blocked. The ball's here with Stokes. She offers great penetration and width throughout the whole game for Manchester City. You see in this instance here, she's helped with an underlap. This is a cut back in here, and Kelly has a shot which is blocked. Lands to stand on the edge of the box, and she has another chance, but it's gone over the bar. For Manchester City, creating so many chances. Alex Greenwood's set piece deliveries also caused havoc for Manchester United's defence throughout the first half. Here's another devastating cross from Greenwood that leads to another chance that Manchester City could have doubled their lead through Mewis. Here's another opportunity for Greenwood to cross the ball, this time from the other side, causing a goalkeeper to make a save, and again causing havoc for United. Has Alex Greenwood got the best set piece delivery in the WSL? Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. Also, I can only think of a handful of people in the English Premier League who've got better delivery than what she has. Again, leave me a comment below who you think's got a better delivery in the WSL, who's got a better delivery in the English Premier League. Going into stoppage time of the first half, Casey Stoney had been absolutely delighted only being 1 down. However, Manchester City's persistence paid off with them scoring a goal deep into stoppage time of the first half through a strike from Coombs. Ball lands to her on the edge of the box and she sort of lashes it in, keeper onside and unmoved. Now guys, if you are Casey Stoney at half time, what do? Do you keep it the same and hope the players turn it around? Do you change personnel? Do you change tactics? Do you get into them at half time? Do you do a combination of everything? Let me know in the comments, what do you do if you are Casey Stoney? Be interested to see everyone's thoughts on that. Manchester City always play out from the back, and they do again Manchester United in this game as well. However, it's Manchester United's pressing I'm going to look at. They're just too slow at the ball, there's not enough speed. They nearly get in there and just getting picked off. Here's another instance where Manchester City are playing out from the back. Watch Manchester United, they go and press, but they go so slow, they don't go together, and eventually Manchester City play out, and eventually make their way into the opposition half, and eventually into the final third as well. And one final example of Manchester City playing out from the back. Again, hardly any pressure, no aggression, and this actually leads to Manchester City having a chance on goal. Again there, the right back nearly getting there, eventually Manchester United disorganised, City create a chance and Stanway through here. It's actually a decent save from the goalkeeper. Yeah. So moving back to the question we asked at half time, what would you do if you were Casey Stoney? Here's what she does. She makes a substitution. Takes off Sigsworth, the right midfielder, brings on Hansen. Hansen's a bit more nimble and a bit more in your face. And they also changed the pressing angles and the aggression, which we're going to look at in a bit more detail in the next few clips. So guys, what we've got here is a situation where Casey Stoney's changed her pressing style and angles in the second half, which eventually is going to lead to a goal. So the setup here is Man United are in the red, goalkeeper's nice and high, good starting position, back four, good distances between each of the units there. The fullbacks are not too wide, where there's a big ball that can be played into the channel here, nice and narrow, quite central as well. Same with the midfielders, they're locked on to the three midfielders of Manchester City, and you've got Heath, the left midfielder, you've got Press, and you've got Hansen, who's a substitution that's just come on as well. And then you've got Manchester City here, Rubik's got the ball, here's the goal kick, two fullbacks over here, the 3 and the 2, touching the whites, offering nice bit of dispersal there, lots of space so they can get out. Two centre backs, Horton and Greenwood, they split in line with the 6-yard box. So that allows that building up phase as well. So what actually happens is Rubik takes a goal kick, plays into Steph Houghton just in here. As soon as that pass has been made, Heath here is literally full press, full lock, max speed, pressing Steph Houghton here. But what she does is, her angle, she arcs her run, blocks off that pass into Lucy Bronze into here. You know what that does? That means that Steph Houghton has to go to play back to the goalkeeper, which is okay, across the goal, which is a bit of a risky pass, or she goes into central area here, where there's a lot of bodies, and Man United players can try and nick things because there's less space to sort of play in. And eventually, that would have been Casey Stoney's idea of what she wanted to do. So Houghton plays that pass into Mewis, and Mewis drops into this position here, parallel with number 2. Gronin here, Man United midfielder, she full locks on as the ball's travelling. However, she recognises this is a pattern of play that Manchester City play a lot, and that pass is going to go straight into Lucy Bronze first time. So she, rather than going completely full locked on, she kind of goes full lock and then starts moving over here because she knows the pass is coming across. So as that pass is being made across here, Gronin now is making a second press to lock on to Lucy Bronze. Again, blocking that pass down the line. However, she blocks that pass down the line, that's all well and good, but it still leaves an easy pass into Mewis, who can, if that ball goes into her there, she can turn out and play wherever she wants to play. So the pressing is not quite complete yet. Heath now does her second press, so rather than staying on Houghton, she has to fully sprint on to Mewis in here to stop that pass from happening. Lucy Bronze still attempts to make that pass because she thinks she's good enough, which she probably is in most instances. However, because the press was so good, it forced Lucy Bronze to rush her pass because of Gronin's second press. The pass wasn't quite tidy enough. Mewis couldn't quite reach it. It runs across Heath's body. Eventually, she lashes it in at the near post into the top corner, into here. So straight away, the idea of showing you this, guys, here is the press is far more aggressive from 2 players. It could have been the ball went the other side and it would have been exactly the same that side as well. However, Heath's first press and the angle of the press forced to play into a central area where there's more bodies, and then Gronin's first press and then the second press limits Lucy Bronze's time on the ball and eventually makes the error in the pass, as in not being quite tidy enough, and then Manchester United score from it. And then from there on, Man United sort of get a foothold in the game and more belief and more momentum in the game, and we'll talk a bit more about that as we go forward. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys that in terms of what Casey Stoney did in the second half and how that game plan worked to get her and her team back into the game. And here's the goal, guys. See a little clip of it now. First press, full lock. Second press, full lock. Anticipation, full lock. Another press, there's a mistake, bang, goal. Seems very easy, but it's not. After United scored their first goal, the momentum changed. Millie Turner creating the first chance here from the set piece, causing mayhem. Here's another chance for United. Lauren James this time picks the ball up, turns out a decent strike from long range, and again gaining more momentum and putting more doubt in Manchester City's minds. And here's another chance for United, for this time Turner from a Heath corner. Both teams creating a lot of chances from set pieces, this time not quite connecting. Here's another chance for Man United. Heath combining with Lauren James this time, whose quick feet here He caused a lot of problems incidentally after coming on the sub during the second half. Easy save for Rubek to make there, again gaining more confidence. Man United eventually got their equaliser, well deserved. Another good delivery from Galton this time, and then Hansen at the second attempt bundles the ball into the goal. Okay, moving on to the match statistics itself then. You can see Manchester City edged the possession 55% to 45. They definitely had more shots and goals, 23 to 10, actually 10 more. What I will say is both of them were probably in the first half, probably 67% of them in the first half. Interestingly, United actually had more shots on target, so Rubek was worked a bit more. They had more corners than 9 to 4 as well. Again, bulk of them would have been in the second half, with Galton delivering a lot more set pieces and corners in the second half. And their fouls are very, very similar as well. We're both playing quite an aggressive type game. I suggest a few of those would happen from counter-attacks and pressing the ball high. Just want to leave you with a statistic here, guys. City became the first away team to score more than one goal against United in the FA WSL. Previously, the Reds had just conceded 6 goals in 11 games, so fair play to Manchester City for being able to do that. So to conclude then, guys, I would say the game was very much a game of two halves. Man City absolutely dominated the first half. Should have and could have been 3, 4, 5 goals up. Having said that, fair play to Manchester United. They came back with changes in their tactics and personnel at half time, gained a foothold in the game, and you could argue they had the better the chances and they could have easily gone on and won the game. But I think a draw was fair and both managers will be happy.
So there you have it. The tactics board and analysis is back, guys. A very, very interesting game to analyse and dissect. I'm sure you guys would have some opinions on the game. Lots of opportunities to comment, see what your thoughts are on the game. Did you watch the game? Are you going to go and watch the game? Really, really interesting game to watch, actually. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. It really does help the channel grow. Leave a comment, leave a like, and we'll see everyone on the next video.